We think especially of the Brannigan family and pray for Stephen, pray for consolation and the grace of God for them, for Father John for healing and for his family, and then for the whole community who have been shaken and upset deeply by the events of recent days. The thing that gave me the most consolation on Sunday was when I heard on Sunday night that the people had gathered spontaneously, hundreds of them, to come together to pray for Stephen Brannigan and for Father John, and to be a support to one another. That gives me a sense that in this community there are the resources to really come together and be strong for one another, for Father John and for all the families who are wounded and hurt by what has happened.
Obviously, first of all, I want to offer my sympathy and my condolences to Jerry and Mrs. Brannigan and to the wider Brannigan family on the sad death and passing of their son Stephen in such tragic circumstances. Of course, I knew Father John. He has been parish priest here for the last 11 years and he provided excellent pastoral stewardship in the very big Catholic parish here of Downpatrick, and he was very strong on ecumenical relations, particularly here with the Church of Ireland Cathedral in Downpatrick. So for all of those reasons, I wanted to come here today to show that support, that solidarity with Father John, and wish him and a very speedy recovery, and give my best wishes to his family. I know his brother Harry very well because he was a principal in one of the primary schools in our local community.
The words that the Lord most wants us to hear this morning are, "Courage, it is I. Do not be afraid." Courage and hope are realities that they fit themselves to the circumstance. You know, like a family that first of all just has to grieve. Courage for a time may not seem that strong. It may just be living patiently through this next days and weeks and not feeling particularly strong. And then, please God, courage eventually comes to have more muscles. And you know, it's like Father Murray. Courage for him these days is just to lie quietly and patiently and maybe not think too much about it. Courage in a week's time, well, he'll begin to feel courage coming into his body, into his heart and into his spirit. And please God, it will lead him to face. We talk about trauma in a situation like that can be very debilitating. Please God, courage will give him the grace to see that, look it in the face and move slowly and patiently through it.